I wish I could go back 10 years in time and watch this video. This is me on my 30th birthday, and you can see I am miserable. When I turned 30, I literally had a mental breakdown. And I wish I had implemented the lessons that I'm about to share with you in this video in my early 20s so that I could actually set myself up for success in my 30s. If you're feeling lost, anxious, uncertain of what to do, it's divine timing that you came across this video. Let's start with number 10. Not ditching my toxic relationship sooner. Back then, this was like my first real serious relationship. I had it in my mind that if this relationship fails, I will never meet someone else. And this was a big reason why I stayed with this person who was obviously wrong for me. I overlooked so many red flags. One of the red flags that I overlooked was that I was literally changing who I was to be with this person, trying to be someone who I thought this person would want, because what he did constantly was complain about me, constantly nagging. And I had no frame of reference. I didn't know what is quote unquote a normal relationship. And I didn't know that the relationship that I was in, that was not a healthy relationship because I just didn't have any experience. So I completely suppressed who I was in order to please that person and in order to not rock the boat. And I was constantly walking on eggshells, constantly worried that I was doing something wrong, and it completely broke me because I was a really confident person when I actually started the relationship, and when I came out of it, I didn't know who I was anymore. I literally had to find myself again and understand, like, who am I? Like, what do I even like? What do I not like? So if you're in that kind of spot right now where you are with someone and you feel like you have to be a certain person so that person will like you, and you're really suppressing who you are, and you're constantly worrying that you're doing something wrong or that that person will leave you, that is not your partner. And I wish I would have understood this way earlier, because I wasted 1.5 years of my life with this person who was obviously not right for me. And I knew it. Like, that's the thing. I knew it really early on. Something doesn't feel right. And I was just suppressing that because I wanted this relationship so badly. Here's my advice to you. If you have to put a lot of effort into relationships, whether that is with your friends or with your partner, if you have to put really a lot of work in it to make it work, it's not the right thing for you. This person is not meant for you, and you're wasting your time. Number 9 is having a wellness mindset, and generally just putting more emphasis on feeling my best, taking good care of my body and my health, really prioritizing that. When I was in my early 20s, I did not care about my health. That was not a concern for me, because obviously you're young and you think you live forever, but you don't understand, like, what you do in your 20s will set you up for your 30s, for your 40s, will set you up for the rest of your life, basically. I drank way too much. I smoked cigarettes. I had a horrible relationship with food. I have lots of videos about this and how to heal your relationship with food, how to stop overeating. I didn't understand how to take care of my body. I had no self-love. And a wellness mindset comes from self-love for yourself. You want to take care of yourself because you love yourself. Taking good care of your body is a sign of self-respect for yourself. And obviously, looking back, I don't think I had a lot of respect for myself. If I could just go back and change that, or tell myself, like, stop being such a victim. I just always felt sorry for myself. I didn't like to take responsibility for anything. That was really disempowering. I was just really, really negative. The whole world was against me. I was not willing to take responsibility for my own life. You have to take agency for your own life. No one is going to come and rescue you. You cannot rely on other people to do things for you. You can also not expect from others to support you just because they are your friends or your family, or that they should love your dreams as much as you do, because no one will. You need to love your dreams, and you need to take agency for your own life. No one owes you anything, but you owe yourself that you go after your goals, that you do what you really want to do. You are responsible for how you show up. Don't waste time to try and control what you cannot control. Focus on what you can control. And what you can control is how you respond to certain things, how you think about certain things, how you talk to yourself. These are all things that you can control and that you are responsible for. Number 7 is having goals and career aspirations. I had the mindset of, let's just see what happens. Let me tell you, if you just see what happens, guess what? Nothing is gonna happen. I did not understand the importance of goals. I had goals, but I had really lofty goals, vague goals, or they were really out there and had literally no action steps on how to get there. And I just had the feeling, oh, things will just happen if they're meant for me. No, you have to actually take action, because without that, you're just dreaming. And I think you underestimate how much effort something actually takes. I mean, I did, because as soon as something got a little bit hard and required a little bit of effort, effort, I did not want to do it anymore. And it's not because
you're lazy. I don't believe that.
you have limiting beliefs that keep you from putting in the effort. You're worried of wasting effort. You're worried of that you're putting in all this hard work and it's not going to work out. So why would you do that? It's a subconscious belief that you have, that you think that it's not worth it to do it because it's not going to happen. But if you don't have that certainty, it's kind of like,
I don't know.
So it comes back to belief. I did not have the belief that I can be successful. And I didn't realize that I have this belief ceiling of what is possible. That's a big reason why I didn't take certain actions. So instead, you just have wishy-washy goals and you just dream that, oh, something will just happen. And what? You need to take action and you need to put effort into something, a lot of effort. People that are successful are the ones that put the most effort into it. You need to believe that it's possible for you, because if you believe it's not possible, you're gonna self-sabotage because you will always act in accordance with your core belief. You need to believe it's possible. Number 6 is ditching perfectionism. And not many people talk about this. And the perfectionist mindset is not necessarily what you think about a perfectionist, that they are so great, like type A, and like they are just so like good in school and that kind of stuff. That's not the perfectionism that I'm talking about, because that was not me. The perfectionism that I'm talking about is the fear of not being good enough, the fear of not being perfect. You don't even like try because you're already afraid of failing. So you're always giving a bit of like a lukewarm effort, and then adopting the mindset of minimum, not nothing. What I mean by that is that you are doing the minimum rather than not doing anything. So for example, you said you're going to work out, and then instead of going to the gym and working out, you just don't do anything. Oh, if I can't go to the gym and do like my 3-hour workout, what's the point? And then you're not doing anything, and instead of going to the gym, you just sit on your ass and watch Netflix or scroll through TikTok. That is perfectionism, because you are trying to do it perfectly and you know you cannot do it perfectly now, so you choose not to do anything. And that is the mindset that will keep you stuck and that will keep you from reaching your goals. So the minimum could be do a 10-minute YouTube workout, go out for a walk. Success is always due to the compound effect. Every little decision that you make will compound. It will either compound and move you further away from your goal, or will compound and move you towards your goal. So even if you don't do like the big action, if you do just a little bit of action, that's better than not doing any action, because you're waiting to do perfect action, and probably tomorrow you're also not going to feel like it. You might never really feel like it. You still need to take action despite not feeling like it. Hi, here's Monia from the editing room. So I actually forgot to record point number 5, and that is ditching diets. Going back and stop wasting literally a whole decade of my time trying to lose weight, always being trapped in constant dieting, losing the weight, putting the weight back on. I have a lot of videos about how I then finally actually did lose the weight and kept it off. So if you're interested in that, check it out below. And a huge shift that I just wish I had done way earlier, probably already in my teenage years, is that instead of focusing on being thin and losing weight, first of all, changing your lifestyle, changing your habits, changing the self-concept of who you are. Most importantly, not actually focusing so much on weight loss, but focusing on feeling your best. If you are obsessed with feeling your best and you wake up and you just want to feel your best, you don't want to overeat, you don't want to undereat, you want to eat nourishing foods that really give you energy and that don't deplete energy. So really switching the mindset from, oh, I need to be skinny, to I want to be healthy. I want to be the healthiest, the most vibrant, the most energized version of myself. If you start doing that, then the weight loss will be a side effect of that lifestyle change. Number 4 is something that I really learned in my 30s, and that is really prioritizing style and how I look. Actually valuing that. Having fun with fashion, trying things out, not for other people. Validating yourself through yourself, not through other people. Fashion and looking good and style is so important for your self-expression and really understanding who you are and what you like. Having nice hair, maybe getting your lashes done, having a little bit of makeup, wearing some jewelry, all of that will actually enhance your confidence. How you look has such an effect on how you feel. If you wear a nice piece of clothing, that could be a dress, that could be trousers, whatever it is that you resonate with, it makes you feel confident. It makes you feel like a badass. It makes you feel beautiful. Different clothes does different things to you. Now we get to the top 3. Number 3 is Stop caring so much what other people think. I know this is easier said than done. I don't think that you can actually completely stop this. I think when people stop this, they are psychopaths or sociopaths, because we are social beings and we have this innate fear of being expelled from the tribe and being alone in the woods and die. That's just like an ultimate fear that humans have. So I think it is normal that you want to be liked by people. You cannot hold yourself back by what other people think of you. You are giving the remote control of your life to other people, and I don't want that. And I wish I would have understood that what other people think of you has nothing to do with you. What other people think of you is literally a reflection of them, their own biases, their own experiences, of their thoughts, of how they see themselves in the world. You are a magnet, and when you are yourself, you're gonna magnetize the right people to you that are meant for you. If you trigger other people, that's actually a good thing, because that means that you are being authentically yourself. When people are triggered by you or don't like what you're doing or what you're wearing or what you're talking about, that's a reflection of their own brain. That has nothing to do with you. That's a crucial one. That's why it's number 2, financial stability and money mindset. In your 20s, everybody kind of has the same amount of money. Like, you're all students, you're all kind of broke. In your 30s, that will change. People will have good jobs, people will have not so good jobs, and in your circle of friends, you suddenly notice that some people have a lot of money, some people don't have a lot of money, some people have average amount of money. And you really understand, like, I could have set myself up a little bit better in my 20s. Investing money, having this mindset of building wealth for later on. Work on your money mindset. If money makes you feel uncomfortable, if you have a lot of money stories that are negative, I wish I would have invested sooner. I wish I would have just paid more attention to building wealth. If you are in a country where you have certain opportunities, you really have no excuse. And especially, I think, for women, money is such a sensitive topic, because women are not meant to talk about money. Like, men are the ones who make the money, and it's like kind of cool for them to talk about this. But for women, especially when I grew up as an older millennial, it's not something that was talked about. For women, that was not really a thing to make a lot of money. Maybe money is not important for you right now. I wish I just would have thought further ahead, getting into personal growth and personal development. I think to understand how the brain works and how what you think is creating your results and how you have so much agency over that would have changed my life. It did in my 30s. I did a completely 180. I became such a more happier, fulfilled person. I did not realize my thoughts create my reality. And to start to implement habits and routines for your personal growth, for your mental hygiene. Things like journaling, meditation, visualization, reading personal development books. I feel like personal growth and the importance of it is the missing piece for me in my 20s. None of these things that I talked about before would matter. This would be number 1, and this would make the biggest change to my 20s and to my whole life. I still love my 20s. I had great times. I have great memories. I met amazing people. The time that I had in my 20s made me the person that I am now, and it all happened for a reason. However, don't be scared of your 30s. It's a great time. You know who you are. You are more confident. You don't really need to impress other people. You're just way more grounded. In my 30s, I'm in my glow up era now. So if you're in your glow up era or you want to enter your glow up era, make sure to watch my next video on the 12 weeks glow up plan. And you can also download my free glow up plan below that will literally walk you through how to glow up in 12 weeks. Okay guys, speak to you soon. Bye.